lot of people been asking me, Tro, how can I prepare for the Crow with Knife airdrop that's coming very, very soon? Now, this airdrop isn't until November. It's scheduled to hit or occur on November the 6th. I think a day after the election, actually. So we are in the perfect times to really prepare ourselves to get into this airdrop if you would like it. And I'm going to give you my perspective on how you can prepare for this airdrop coming in November. But before we get too deep into it, make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit the subscribe button, and don't forget, turn on those notifications for all updates on Crow at Night, because it is a very important moment in the market. We're starting to see a lot of people capitulate in the crypto space, but we know, a year after the election, a year after the Bitcoin halving, we start to see prices actually appreciate in the crypto space. And I do believe this will be one of the biggest bull markets ever, because now crypto is established as a legit asset class. And what I mean by that, we know the biggest money manager in the world, BlackRock, has, been buying Bitcoin like crazy, along with other big institutions, big entities buying Bitcoin for the Bitcoin ETF. And this even talks about other ETFs. We already got the Ethereum ETFs, but more altcoin ETFs are on the way. And I do believe in the future we will see our first meme coin ETF coming very, very soon. So a lot of bullish things happening in the crypto space, even though everybody else is very bearish. The narrative for crypto is very down. There's not a lot of people talking about it, but that's the beautiful thing about it, because I will continue to talk about it. And if you have just studied any type of history, this is probably one of the best times to really get into the crypto space and buy. And this is not financial advice. This is just my personal opinion on it. And this is just what history is telling us. If history repeats itself, then we will see a crazy bull market, especially with all of the other factors that have been put in place for the crypto space. Now, enough of that. Let's get into it, man. First, we're going to talk about price of Crow with Knife starting off. So, man, we can see Crow with Knife is currently the second hottest crypto project on the Chronos blockchain as far as volume goes. Now, the volume today is $315,000. So, volume has been continuously improving. Volume has continuously going up. And we love to see that, even though prices are down in the crypto space around the board, we're starting to see, a lot of people really come back into the space, in my personal opinion, as far as meme coins go, because they see the potential of it. Now, we are still in a volatile time in the markets. We are still in that period of time where in September, usually September is pretty much a down month, but we start to see, going in October, is a big month for the crypto space, especially, after we hit that election year, or after the election month in November. So we can see market cap's at $27 million right now, under $30 million. And if we just look at the chart, we kind of just been consolidating around these price points since August. Like August, we took a big dip in August, and in September, or later days in August and September, we kind of just been consolidating. So like I said, this is just giving us a better buying opportunity, getting in at a better dollar cost average. And a lot of people want to see things appreciate before they invest in them, and I think that's absolutely crazy to do, for the simple fact that you want to get in at the bottom when nobody is talking about it, when everything is super cheap. You don't want to buy the all-time highs of these projects, guys. And I think a lot of people end up losing money that way, because they FOMO into something after it has went up 100+%. Why not buy it down? But human psychology pretty much shows us that a lot of people just like to buy all-time highs, and a lot of people go away from assets and investments when things are low. But the smart people, we know smart money buys when things are cheap and sell when it's high. So that's what we're looking for, man. We're looking at the perfect opportunity, and a lot of people don't realize it. Now, it's 10.6K holders. We still at that same mark. I do believe we will eventually do a 10x to 100,000 holders once we hit that full-on bull market. But right now, we just, being patient, man. We're just being patient, because we're seeing, Crow with Knife going across multiple blockchains. Crypto.com is finally embracing it. And Crypto.com is actually on its way to becoming it's already the #2 exchange when it comes to trading volume. But I do believe when the full-on bull market hits, we will get up to the likes of Binance, and that gives us more opportunities for Crow Knife because Crow Knife is listed on Crypto.com, and I do believe people will be looking for what's the next meme coin to blow, and with Crypto.com listing Crow Knife, that gives us a perfect position to expect some very big gains for Crow with Knife in the full-on bull market. Now we can see it's only been around 5 months. Gold plus security, no issues. The token sniffer is not available, but it's 10K rocket ship, so people are absolutely expecting for Crow with Knife to take off. Now, man, let's get into some of the good stuff of the video. What this video was about. I'm telling you how I'm preparing myself for the Crow with Knife airdrop. Now, this is not financial advice, guys. Please always do your own research, but it's a couple of things you can do. Now, before getting started, before I say this, I want to let you know, in order to do this, you must own Crow. You must own CRU, the Crow coin, the Chronos blockchain coin, to participate in this airdrop. Now, one thing I will not do, I wouldn't sell my Crow with Knife for Crow to participate in this airdrop. For the simple fact that you might not even receive the amount of Crow or Crow with Knife you sold if you sell it for Crow, because we don't know the true APRs on this airdrop. They didn't give us a specific APR for it, so we can't really just judge it based off of the numbers. We gotta kind of just believe in Crow itself. So that's why I would say don't sell your Crow with Knife for Crow just to participate in this airdrop. If you already got a big bag of Crow with Knife, just keep that big bag, and if you have liquidity on the sidelines, that's when I will start buying Crow and then lock it up to participate in the Crow with Knife airdrop. And after the airdrop is done, you can either hold Crow, because I do believe Crow will appreciate as well. So you can either hold Crow, or you can decide to sell it back into Crow with Knife, whichever one best fits you. But I will say the best thing to prepare for this airdrop is have liquidity on the sideline in order to be able to buy Crow with Knife, or buy Crow to participate in the Crow with Knife airdrop. And that way you're kind of balancing yourself out, because if Crow does well, Crow with Knife does well, in my personal opinion, because they are correlated. Even though Crow with Knife is on multi-chains, I do believe with it being on Crypto.com or the Chronos blockchain originally, I do believe more people will absolutely be attracted to it on that blockchain. And we can see it's still a majority of the supply is on the Chronos blockchain. So it is a Chronos community coin, and the Chronos community will be some of the top buyers of Crow with Knife. So like I said, prepare yourselves by first buying Crow. Now, want to buy CRU, Crow coin, Chronos first. Second, do not sell your Crow with Knife for Crow. Third, just wait. It's a waiting game, because like I said, it's not until November. So dollar cost averaging Crow right now at these prices, the more Crow you own, the more possibilities, or the more call you will receive with this airdrop. So you want to get as much Crow as you can. And like I said, the best way to do this is just buying on Crypto.com. Just buy Crow on Crypto.com and hold it in that on the app for until November, until the airdrop is actually going to happen, and that's scheduled around November 6th. So these are some very big times in the crypto space. I love everything Crow with Knife is doing. Like I said earlier, being multi-chain, having a great community. It's always on other streamers platforms. Like, they are always going on streamers platforms talking about Crow with Knife. And even though that's not making a very big dent right now, once we get the full-on bull market, a lot of people we never expect will come back into the crypto space, because crypto is a very much so asset class that you can make a lot of money in. Now, you can lose a lot of money, but you can make a lot of money as well. So buying at these prices is an absolute steal, in my personal opinion. So Crypto Tro, that's my video. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget, turn on those notifications, man. I'm out of here.